A lot of Mexicans don't like him. A lot of Mexicans don't like him. I go to Mexico a lot. They don't like him. They like us. He's up on me in Spanish and Puerto Rico.
Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga kicked off their fight week with a very heated face-off last week. The confrontation, though brief, was intense as the pair began their media duties. Continuing their previous trash-talking, this time, Canelo Alvarez was noticeably more reserved, allowing Berlanga's words to fill the air.
When I started the whole Jester thing, I feel like he was just inviting me to his private part downstairs. He was like, bam, bam, bam.
In Las Vegas, Edgar Berlanga walked up to Canelo Alvarez and confronted him. As we all know, the size advantage isn't on Canelo Alvarez's side this time. Berlanga's move highlighted this fact, but his intentions weren't mean-spirited. He didn't approach Canelo to create chaos, but to stir up some drama and give his supporters something to talk about.
I'm from New York, so I was just inviting him to not like no freaky stuff, but I felt disrespected, so I disrespected him back.
Alvarez greeted Berlanga casually and stared him down briefly before walking away. There's much anticipation for the several rounds of face-offs the pair will have in the coming days. Edgar Berlanga, who nicknamed himself the Chosen One before starting his boxing career, is now in the best position to prove to himself, his fans, and the entire world of boxing that he truly deserves the title.
For a lot of guys in Mexico that was like selling oranges on the corner and stuff, he started his career in Mexico.
Berlanga has been chosen to unseat a boxing royalty like Canelo Alvarez, who has dominated the sport for years. Despite having won it all and being closer to retirement than his peak, Canelo Alvarez isn't ready to relinquish his throne just yet. There's undoubtedly much to watch out for when they face off.
Person that eats
So for the Mexican fans then that don't like him.
a lot of Mexicans don't like him.
Their fight is shaping up to be a battle of boxing qualities: IQ, power, strength, techniques, and most importantly, a national clash between Mexico and Puerto Rico. The intensity has risen to the point where Canelo Alvarez has boldly predicted a knockout within 8 rounds, something he hasn't done in most of his recent fights. Berlanga, however, dismissed this prediction by reminding everyone that Canelo made a similar claim in his last fight, only to win by decision. Berlanga then added his own prediction, promising to beat up Canelo Alvarez within the first 6 rounds.
Mexicans are screaming at me, "Tú vas a ganar, Canelo! Gana Canelo, puñet!" Telling me that, Mexicans.
As Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga approach their highly anticipated fight on September 14th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, the excitement is palpable. This showdown is more than just a clash of 2 formidable boxers. It's a battle of boxing IQ, power, strength, and techniques, and a national face-off between Mexico and Puerto Rico. The voices coming from Berlanga's camp are filled with optimism. His trainer, Mark Fitt, emphasized in an interview with VSM Sport Media that their preparation goes beyond Canelo's recent fights. They have studied all of Canelo's previous bouts to devise the best strategy to face him. If you focus only on his last 3 fights, then you're a fool, Fitt stated. You don't know what exactly he's going to bring. You have to be ready for any surprise. Berlanga, with an impressive record of 22 wins, 0 losses, and 17 knockouts, is set to prove he's the real Chosen One, a nickname he gave himself before starting his boxing career. Canelo Alvarez, on the other hand, is a boxing legend with a storied career. Despite being closer to retirement than his peak, Alvarez isn't ready to relinquish his throne. He greeted Berlanga casually during their initial face-off and briefly stared him down before walking away. This brief yet intense confrontation has set the stage for what promises to be a thrilling series of face-offs leading up to the fight. In the lead-up to this match, Berlanga walked up to Canelo in Las Vegas and confronted him, highlighting the size advantage he holds over Alvarez. Berlanga's approach was not to create chaos, but to stir up drama and energize his supporters. His camp, particularly his trainer Mark Fitt, has been meticulously planning for this fight, studying all of Canelo's previous bouts to develop a comprehensive strategy. Fit pointed out that preparing for Canelo's varied fighting styles is crucial, as the Mexican champion can adapt and surprise his opponents with different tactics. The atmosphere surrounding the fight is charged with national pride, adding another layer of intensity. Canelo Alvarez has boldly predicted a knockout within 8 rounds, something he hasn't achieved in his recent fights. Berlanga, however, dismissed this prediction by reminding everyone that Canelo made a similar claim in his last fight, only to win by decision. Berlanga then made his own bold prediction, promising to beat Canelo within the first 6 rounds. Berlanga's confidence is backed by his trainer, who believes in a mixed preparation strategy. Canelo Alvarez is a great fighter. He's a legend. You can prepare for the way he fought Charlo or the way he fought Munguia, but then he'll give you something totally different. You just have to be ready for any surprise, Fit explained. He also mentioned key fights in Canelo's career, including his wins against Gennady Golovkin and his loss to Floyd Mayweather, as crucial study points. This comprehensive preparation underscores their seriousness in challenging Canelo Alvarez. Canelo, despite being considered past his prime by some, remains a formidable opponent. His victory over Jermell Charlo, the undisputed super welterweight world champion who jumped up 2 weight classes to fight him, is a testament to his enduring skill and adaptability. At the pre-fight press conference for his fight with Charlo, Canelo was confident but respectful, acknowledging Charlo's power and skills while reiterating his own preparedness and determination. This fight against Berlanga is another significant chapter in Canelo's illustrious career. The Mexican champion has a lot at stake, not just in terms of titles, but also in maintaining his legacy. He has promised a knockout victory, aiming to prove his dominance and silence his critics. This fight is also historic as it represents a clash between 2 nations, adding to the drama and excitement. Edgar Berlanga's rise in the boxing world has been impressive. He started a new knockout streak by scoring a brutal 6th-round stoppage over Padre McCoy at the Cube Royal Orlando in Florida. This victory, which improved his record to 22-0 with 17 knockouts, showcased his power and precision. Berlanga's ability to finish fights decisively has earned him a reputation as a knockout artist, and he aims to bring that same intensity to his fight against Canelo. Berlanga's confidence is not unfounded. He has shown remarkable resilience and adaptability in his career. His victories against tough opponents have demonstrated his ability to overcome challenges and deliver knockout blows. This fight against Canelo is his biggest test yet, and he is determined to prove himself on the grand stage. As the fight approaches, the anticipation continues to build. Fans from both sides are eagerly awaiting the showdown, each hoping their fighter will emerge victorious. The national pride, the contrasting styles, and the high stakes make this fight one of the most anticipated boxing events of the year. Canelo Alvarez, with his vast experience and legendary status, is the strong favorite. However, he faces a younger, fresher opponent in Berlanga, who is hungry to make his mark. The Puerto Rican fighter's determination to prove he is the real chosen one adds an extra layer of intrigue to the fight. Both fighters have prepared meticulously for this bout. Canelo's training regimen and his mental preparation are geared towards achieving a knockout victory, a statement win that would reaffirm his dominance in the sport. Berlanga, on the other hand, has focused on a comprehensive strategy, studying Canelo's various fighting styles and preparing for any surprises. The T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas is the perfect venue for this epic clash. Known for hosting some of the biggest boxing matches, it will once again be the stage where history is made. The atmosphere is expected to be electric, with fans from Mexico and Puerto Rico filling the arena, each cheering passionately for their fighter. The fight's outcome will have significant implications for both fighters. For Canelo, a victory would further cement his legacy as one of the greatest boxers of all time. For Berlanga, a win would catapult him to superstardom and validate his claim as the chosen one. In conclusion, The fight between Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga is more than just a boxing match. It is a battle of skill, power, and national pride. The preparation, the predictions, and the anticipation all add to the excitement. As the two fighters step into the ring on September 14th, the world will be watching, waiting to see who will emerge victorious in this epic showdown.